Hello and welcome to this short beer clipper video, which is the first in a series where I'm unboxing my Moonstone the Game Kickstarter, which just arrived last week. So I'm going to break these up into small videos, just dealing with a couple of elements, and in this video I'm going to talk about the tokens, the cards and the dice. So let's get to it. So what we have here is, well, as I just said, the tokens, the dice are in here. Some more tokens here, and here are the cards. And as per usual, I went for everything, which is just what I do. So what I've got here is Commonwealth, Dominion and Leshavult. Those are the three factions, the three playable factions that there are at the moment in the game. I have heard rumours of more, but that's all there is here. So this one here, the Dominion, that actually came wrapped up in some bubble wrap, which I kind of prefer a little bit because I can make use of that, it's less waste. But what you can see here are some tokens that are going to be able to be put next to a miniature and indicate, in this case, lost ability. We have all sorts of other things that can be done: sucker punch, protection, weakling. So these are things that can be done, I believe, to play dead. These are actions that each character can make. If we have a look, you can see that it's done on a very double thickness, very nice plastic. It's a really solid piece of kit, and what it looks like they've done is they've actually sandwiched the paper, the printout, in the middle between two sheets of perspex, which is a really nice way of doing it, actually. You also have a whole bunch of these tokens. I'm not 100% sure what they're used for. I've played this game, but not in real life, and it was a long time ago that I played it, so I need to remind myself of what all the rules are. It is a really fun game, though, I can tell you that. I really enjoyed it when I did play it. So I will punch all of these out and make use of some bags to store them and keep them neat and tidy. But for now, I'm going to leave them in there, and I'm going to leave them inside this bag because I don't want to lose them. But basically what you've got is exactly the same thing here for Commonwealth. So you've got a whole bunch of things that can be done. So you've got evade stat, plus or minus, and you've got a little circle there that you can write in. So with a white, with a dry eraser pen, you can basically say, I've got my stats +1 or -1 or whatever, and that means that you can easily indicate what is happening on the table, which is really cool, actually, because it can be really hard when you play the game to keep track of what's going on. The Leshavult one has the same kind of pattern of things, so you've got lots of tokens, and you've got puppet, protection, swift used. So these are again just statuses and what can be actually happen and can be applied to a character on the board. These here are more perspex stuff, so I'll just get that bag open. There we are. So these are woodland areas of patches of woodland, and one of the new characters in this new expansion can put these down, and then there's various effects that occur when they're on the tabletop. So I believe that you do get a template that you can use, but I went for the nice printed perspex discs, and they just look nicer and they'll be prettier on the tabletop, so that's always worthwhile. Now for the dice. So these are the dice that are used to represent the moonstones on the tabletop. And if you don't know about the game, the idea is that you are going up against your opponents to harvest moonstones. And you place the moonstones on the board by rolling them, by throwing them on the board, and then whatever they show is how much effort it is to dig up the moonstone. So I got 2 packs. I don't know why, I can't remember. Maybe I just accidentally ordered an extra one actually, to be honest. But they're really pretty, they're really nice. I really like the colours. I might have just made a mistake ordering two sets. But it's not, you can never have too many dice. I'm a bit of a dice goblin. If we look really, really closely at them, you can see they're pretty clear. They don't have too much bleed on the colours. And yeah, pretty cool. So you can see that you've got a D4 there. So I've got a bunch of D4s. Right. Now, last up for this video, let's have a look at the cards. So I have this is the first time I'm opening this card deck. And what it says is this deck of cards is needed by all players taking part in a Moonstone campaign. However, these cards can equally well be used outside of campaigns to add a whole load of sneaky tricks and bonus abilities to your characters. Adding enormous variety to any game of Moonstone. So it has 70 campaign cards, 36 upgrade cards, 1 campaign quick reference card. So I would presume that the 1 campaign quick reference card is this one, starting a campaign game. So this is how you're going to play, how you're going to be able to string more than 1 game together and grow and build your character, which is really cool. It's kind of a little bit like battle companies in strategy battle game, where you take a game which isn't really designed for role play or whatever, and kind of add on a campaign. So we have all of the campaign cards, which I will be sleeving, obviously, and these are cool things. Erudition. Play during the activation step. For the remainder of the game, wizards and clerics you control gain +1 arcane. That's pretty good. Birthright. For the remainder of the game, the first time a friendly noble would suffer damage each turn, you may have a friendly non-noble within 4 inch suffer that damage instead. Yeah, so that's being oppressed. That's old. A soldier, double duty. A soldier or mercenary you control gains +2 energy and may activate next, even if it has already activated this turn. Wow. Even if the last character to activate was yours. Okay, there we are. So those are some benefits and bonuses in terms of actions, and these are items or upgrades. Enchanted boots give you a +1 jog. I'm not going to go into the rules of the game. I'll go into that in other videos. If a friendly model is slain within 4 inches, this character may spend X energy. If they do, the character is not slain and remains in play with X health boxes remaining, once per turn. Cleric only, soldier only, non-giant only. So these are upgrades, pretty obvious. Upgrades and things that you can do to your character to make them a little bit more obvious or awesome when you are doing your campaign. So, or playing a normal game, as it says. So there we are. That is the tokens and the dice and the cards that came with this Kickstarter. I hope that's been clear and interesting. I can't wait to get this on the tabletop. Let's wrap it up. So there you are. I hope that was interesting and informative. If you don't play Moonstone and you want to, then go and get it. It's brilliant. It's a small company that's grown very fast, and I really do think it's going to have a tremendous growth. It's a really good game, very, very different from anything else, and well worth getting into. So yeah, go and get yourself involved. There is an awesome Discord. I think there's an invite in the description below, and if there isn't, there will be shortly. Come and join us. The creators, rules writers, and other amazing people in the community are in there all the time, and it's really, really good fun. I really love being in there. I'm not very talkative in there personally, but they're a wonderful group. And yeah, you should come and join us if you're interested in finding more. There's people that know far more about the game than I that are in there if you want to ask questions. So thanks for watching so much. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. And as always, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay well.